I don't remember what I'm doing. Hi, welcome back. I don't know what I'm doing. Because I haven't played this in a hot second. Because I've been busy, exhausted, and forgetting to pull it up. But we're here now. I know where we are. I have the general semblance of what is going on. But I I just forget where I am most of the time. Okay. But still check. Okay. Yeah. And I use that to open up the doors. I remember that. Fall over. This has some weird little things. Empty bottle. The card that lets us escape. Black room. There's nothing here. And Jin is doing that. Looking like a crazy child. Oh, we can't go back in the white room because we trauma. I don't know. Do my best to make up for. Seems Jin's doing the same in that room there. No worries, Sarah. Okay. I. Oh. Hey, Miss Sarah. So, and. Aren't you tired? It's not good to work too hard. You should take some time to rest. I'm still energetic. I can't rest, not while everyone else is working hard. I'd say the rest is a valuable option in its own right. Still, you never know who'll come attacking you. So I know how you feel, Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah, I don't think you should go to the first floor on your own. But, hey, Joe's your best friend, right? Eh? Yeah, Joe's my best friend. Yes, he can be a bit stupid in ways, but he's a really good guy. Uh huh. Sarah, you trust Joe then? So, what about Joe? Miss Sarah. So came very close to me and spoke in a whisper. Do you remember that vote? I had nearly forgotten. No, I'd been trying to forget it. The second trial, the vote in which Professor Mishima died. Excluding my own vote, Mishima got 3 votes. So had now got 0. Everyone else got 1 vote each. But of course, we thought that choice held no meaning. You see, I voted for Joe. Do you know what that means? Sorry, that must have bewildered you. We'll be going now. Catch you later. Joe didn't vote for himself? Okay, weirdos. I don't think there's anything I can do with these rooms anymore, is there? Like, these rooms I've already searched before. Like, we did all the puzzles in them. Like, the only other thing is if people are in them. God, I don't want to look at that again. That made me uncomfortable. Like, I remembered it, but I'm like, it won't be bad. It'll be fine. Okay. Well, I'm going back downstairs. What are you gonna do about it, punk? Okay. Let's check the bar area. Joe's sitting down wearily, staring something in his hand. Try talking to him. What's the matter, Joe? What? Sarah, you startled me. What are you looking at? This was inside my pocket. That's... It's a photo of me, Joe, and Ryoko. We were at a cafe, having a fun chat together. Do you miss Ryoko? Yeah. Man, I miss her. Sure enough, it's unthinkable for me to suspect Joe. So, he must be just seeing shadows where there aren't any. Suddenly, I thought back. Joe got involved in this because he came to my house. If he'd gone straight home, wouldn't he be living life as normal right now? How late a realization is that? I was so focused on myself. I didn't consider Joe's perspective for a bit. I had my first proper date with Ryoko that day. I was so nervous I couldn't talk at all. Somehow, we ended up talking about you, Sarah. Eh? Do you remember that time you tried to sit on a traffic cone and fell on your butt? I couldn't stop laughing. What? You promised you wouldn't tell anyone. It sure got the conversation lively. So then I sort of asked her why she decided to go out with me. Huh? What do you mean, why? I mean, you didn't know me that much, yeah? Really? Well, no friend of Sarah's could be a bad person, you know? Funny, right? Because I was thinking the same thing. Joe. Ryoko and me made an agreement. If anyone makes Sarah cry, we'll make them cry. So, like, stop looking like you're on the verge of tears. I mean, Joe, if I make you cry, Sarah, that means Ryoka's gotta sock me, right? You're right, Joe. I'd better have you protect me. Yeah, whenever I see a traffic cone, I'll exterminate it. Erase that from your memory. I mean it. Okay. So we got a nice little conversation with Joe. With their Jesus Christ, Gonby, you scared the shit out of me. Sarah, you doing? There was a noise on the second floor. What happened? Huh? I'll go look. Gonby, you. I will remain here. Why do you say it like that? I will remain here. I'll leave him alone. Smart. I will remain here. I can't get over it. It seems like an anime thing, cause like she's using contractions and he's like, no, I have to speak everything out. No contractions for me. I want to know what those numbers were. I knew those numbers were significant. What did they mean? The red door is open and shines bright with white light. The counter above the door is 0. Don't tell me the people on the second floor went in. Let's take a look inside. It'd be dangerous to enter. I'll just take a peek. I carefully stuck my only my head into the room. My only head. That changes the sentence entirely. And then someone shoved me from behind. What? With that, I lost consciousness. That's great. Losing consciousness. Oh, it's her again. Huh? It's Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. An extravagant feast. Okay, my mouse is deciding to act up. Extravagant feast. Yas. Yas Queen Slay. Okay, I tried clicking on that and it said no. Miley is pictured on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? Miley, where are the others? This is a pre-recorded video, so I'm afraid I cannot answer any questions. I don't remember her voice. Allow me to thank you truly for taking part in the main game. Main game? This is a waiting room prepared for participants, the last supper room. You may fill yourself with food before the game, or form a strategy. Use it however you please. But what is she saying? Those who successfully beat the main game can proceed to the next floor. Hooray! Note that those who do not exit their waiting rooms once the main game starts will die as a penalty. Do keep that in mind. The next floor? I will now explain the rules to the main game. Everyone, please take the card you obtained while exploring and touch it to the screen. Card? Can I... Yep, okay. I swear I keep clicking on it, and it's not liking that I'm trying to click on it. You have your card, yes? Now I begin to explain. The basic rules are profoundly simple. One person will be selected by majority vote, and that person will die. That is all. I'm clicking on my thing, and nothing is happening half the time. What are you calling simple? Like that, I just clicked on it again and it didn't. The vote will be split into two parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half of the total will be chosen as candidates. Currently, 11 are alive, so this will be 5. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. Oh my god, mouse. It's not clicking half the time. In short, the victim is decided by gradually narrowing it down from 11 people to 5 to 1. Of course, even those not chosen as candidates will participate in the vote itself. Please, do not kill of your own volitions. Stop it. Stop this. However, there are holes in this game. We do not care for intentless games of luck. Such worthless acts as using rock, paper, scissors to fairly decide the victim are forbidden. And so, everyone, please take out your cards. Cards. There are 4 roles given by the cards. The first is the commoner. This is a meaningless card with no power at all. The second is the Keymaster. And oh my, it's a terrifying role indeed. For, if chosen as the victim, everyone will perish. Keymaster. That's my card. Third is the Sage. By holy divination, they know who the Keymaster is. A very lucky role. Congratulations to its owner. Fourth is the Sacrifice. Amazingly, this curious card allows the person to survive only if chosen as the victim. What? Which means, if they're not chosen, they die. However, there are positives as well. The Sacrifice alone gets 2 votes, and also, if they win, they can escape alive with a person of their choice. Well, but in that case, all others will perish. So good luck. There's 1 Keymaster, Sage, and Sacrifice each. That's interesting though. And I want to point this out mainly because there's 1 Keymaster. But we saw a secondary card that was also Keymaster. So either 1, that's a lie, or 2, they weren't the best at finding all their cards if they did this multiple times. All the rest are commoners. Committed it to memory, yes? Hold on. Does this mean, could it be? So at minimum 2 people will die. Wait, so at minimum 2 people will die. Everyone, do your best to not be one of them. No way. I felt like I heard something at that moment. A loud sound of someone fainting in the room over. How could I have an appetite right now? In the end, we're being held in the palms of the kidnapper's hands. Our heads can fly off at their single whim. There might not be any exit. We'll just be toyed with and killed until they're satisfied. That case, then we're just going to... It's a strange thing. I'd felt death was near again and again. Maybe there was no chance left to be afraid. I don't want to die. Even at this point, I want to keep going. I'm coming to hate my own positivity. I'll do whatever I can. If I mess up, everyone will die. This worst of cards seems to me pushing me on. Maybe they meant to be seems to be pushing me on. I don't know. I only drank a little water, and the time arrived. It is now time. Please head to the grounds via the door near the screen, everyone. I wish you luck. Main game grounds. In front of me were strange desks, about waist height. Here we are. Keiji. You guys, that was fast. Ooh. Wondering if I can just spacebar this, it might be faster. All of you, so pale. Why is this happening? Desperate game is about to begin, and yet we just have to play it. So you'll take part after all. Miley, you. Please take a good look at those desks, everyone. A rather interesting setup, isn't it? They are reverse hourglasses, most curious indeed. When these hourglasses have all reached the top, the discussion will end. You have 70 minutes until the preliminary vote. After that, you can discuss for 20 minutes before the final vote. Well then, shall the discussion begin? Hold up. Kana ain't here. Oh dear, so some would choose not to take part in something so enjoyable. Hold on, Kana will definitely come. Time is limited. That is what she chose, and that is the end of the matter. Miss Sarah, you haven't made the wrong choice, have you? Did I make the wrong choice? Well then, let us start the main game. Everyone stand at whichever desk you like. We were urged to head for the desks. Now then, you seem to be prepared. Let the main game begin. Please wait. I'm also Kana. You are welcome to Kanakizuchi. Regrets. You can wait until after the talking part. Let this wonderful, wonderful main game begin. What a crazy person. Alright, candidate vote time. We got Gonbi there now. Extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's different. This is nothing like the discussions we've had before. Well, I shall go over the basic rules one more time. A total of 2 votes will be held. The preliminary vote in the middle of the discussion, and the final vote at the finale. 5 candidates will be chosen in the preliminary vote, and 1 victim will be selected in the final vote. If the chosen victim is the keymaster, all lose, and all will die. If the victim is the sacrifice wins, and can escape with 1 person of their choosing. If the victim is a commoner, or sage, the chosen victim and the sacrifice will die. Yes. I have left rulebooks on the desk. Make use of them as items, everyone. That is all. Use your time however you please. Miley quietly sat down in a chair, and, in dead silence, the main game began. I have clout. First of all, let's save. There we go. Okay, I can't actually look at them. Oh wait, okay, so rulebook 1, 5 people are nominated, final vote. Okay, I wish my mouse wasn't reacting so poorly right now, but I guess let's start talking with everyone that we can. Just because I think we just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. I've already settled on my pick. Huh? Curse me if you wanna. Gombi. What happened? I couldn't even read that. What is going on? My computer is like freaking out. Jesus. What about it? Say what? Do what you like. Dumbass? What are you talking about? That means you'll die. You're the fools. Just think for a second. How do you mean that? This vote shouldn't be focused on one point. Indeed, this is the preliminary vote. If we were to unanimously vote for Mr. Goenby would be our only choice for the final vote. Oh man, and if Goenby is the sacrifice or the keymaster, we're all done for? It's not as if we freely chose which roll cards we got, right? We were guided to picking them up. There is a possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Goenby a special role for their own amusement. And now, the chaos ensues. I'll watch closely as you all flail about. Damn it. Phew. This game is even more malicious than I thought. If we want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 candidates as we can. We gotta suspect 5 people? This is the worst. An oppressive air covers the area. Already beaten at the first push. I'll make a topic for you. Sarah Shadowan, I will vote for you. Have you anything to say back? Huh? Hold on. Sarah's like our leader. What's your basis? Then why don't we discuss whether her actions are suspicious or not? Oh, interesting. I found it suspicious from the word go, how a mere high school girl became a leader. Sarah's almost always acted with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sarah? You're awful. Sarah, talk back to him. Goenby's just got the wrong idea about you. You sure have a lot of friends. Have at you, Sarah Shadowan. Okay. So, let's talk about it. Find it suspicious from the... Okay. Let's extract, see if we can get any different statements from this. I've even seen through the reason why the others have submitted to you. What do you mean by that? You alone have a weapon. The only one. A weapon? That's right. You possess all that can be carried. A weapon in this place. And stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. I drew out a new statement. If I can refute it, even Goenby would quiet down. Okay, so his new statement is... Carried a weapon in this place. And stand supreme. Okay. I want him to repent for saying that. He must. Please calm down now. Sorry. Okay. Anything else from him? Shove some evidence in his face, like last time. Yep, I've got this. So cool. When selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page by touching the description. Okay. Sarah's almost always a... Yeesh, that guy seems pretty stubborn, huh? I'll present some clear evidence to refute. Okay. Okay, I need to double check what this was saying. Hold on. When selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page by touching the description. Is that... What does it mean? Oh, okay. Fewer than 5% of this violent vote uses that many. If only one victim is chosen with no violent vote. Well, 2. Okay. Okay, so I mean, obviously, you possess all that can be called a weapon in this place. So, what about it? What's it matter? Shoot, that was a mistake. Oops. Well then. Then what other weapon? It's not showing me any of my other weapons. I probably should have saved before. I'm gonna save right now. Just in case. I'm already losing my health. And if I need to. Is he talking about a knife? We never got the knife. Take a look at this, please. I didn't... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even notice the knife imprint in there. So, I guess I'm not that good at this game. Huh? This box was in the kitchen. It says, please use as you wish. Yet there was nothing inside to use. What of it? All that's left is an impression. An impression made by a kitchen knife. What? A kitchen knife? Yep. By the time Sarah checked it, it was gone. Somebody probably went and took it. The kitchen was locked the whole time, and Miss Sarah was very rarely acted alone, so surely she could not have taken it. How are you staying so calm? Like, who was it? Who took the knife? Who did take the knife? That's a very important question. Yes, knowing that is key. Who in the world could it be? Hold up, Sarah. Is all that more important than clearing your name right now? She has a point. Who did take the knife? It's not relevant, I guess. There's no need to prove everything. It's not relevant right now. How could it not be? The point I'm making is that I don't have control of all the weapons. So I didn't earn this trust by force. Ugh. That's right. Oh, it heals up. Okay, good. That's right. I can't fall into my opponent's trap. Grr. Look at you, feeling all pleased. Very well, I'll speak no more. You trusting fools can just suspect one another. Right. There's no time to celebrate. Let's go and be quiet. It just means we have to talk. Progress. So, who is it next? So? What should I say? Who should we distrust? I've resolved on an answer. Kyutaro. Letting this end in silence is the most inane plan we could take. That's why I'm gonna say it. In all our searching and discussions, who were the biggest burdens and the most weak? Kana, Jin, now, I'm talking about you three. You couldn't. Are you shitting me? You think you ain't gonna get picked just cause you got strength? Then go ahead and vote for me. What? Vote what your will tells you. If you think I'm useless, then take responsibility and kill me, Reiko. That's what I mean by resolve. Now, Kana, Jin, tell him. Use your words to prove your worth. I searched the best I could, and I found things, lots of things. Kana? Jin, if you don't talk, it's over. Don't tell me. None of y'all were thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Looks bad, Sarah. Kyutaro is serious. What should I? Draw it out of him. It's something only you can do. Only I can? I guess so. Okay, extract. Let's start with now. I know I dragged you down, but I did give it my all. I'm begging you. Please don't cut me out. Now. I'll keep my dis... Oh, that's not what I meant. Hold on. Now, please, you need to be calm, especially in times like this. Oh. Sorry. Maybe she's regained a little composure. But I'm begging you, Sarah. Now stuck up for me. I want to protect her. Search the second floor rooms myself, but sorry, I wasn't able to find anything that seemed important. Okay. Jin. Say something. Anything. Come on. Look at me. You can talk to me, right? No good. Jin's keeping a silence. Can we say Kyutaro's not so scary? It's okay. Big Sis Sarah is here. Do you want to say something? Okay. Maybe we will get Kana. Sarah. What's the matter, Kana? Are you afraid? No. Kana doesn't care what happens anymore. Kana? Even if she's chosen, it's fine. I'm very worried about that. It makes me think she might be the sacrifice card. Or maybe she's just given up. Difficult. Don't tell me none of y'all are thinking we'd be fine with dying, right? Sarah, I'm serious about this. If there's somebody wishing they were dead, I won't stand for it. Okay. These are in conflict with each other, right? Because... Yes, there we go. Because she's saying she doesn't care if she gets picked, and he's like, no one's fine with dying. That's insane. Kana doesn't really mind if she's picked. What? She's had enough. Kana just wants to go to her sister. Kana, don't be ridiculous. I'm just tired. You gotta be kidding. You really want to die without a peep? Please wait. Miss Kana, are you serious, or is this an act? Kana won't say anything else. Please do what you want. This is troubling. Miss Kana may have drawn the sacrifice card. Sacrifice? Yes, Joe, you fucking idiot. The sacrifice must be chosen to survive. Thus, they would put on a one-man show. Yet she's got enough motive that we could believe she actually wants to die. Then no picking her for now, right? Not participating in discussion so as to earn herself votes? I can't imagine Kana playing those sorts of mind games. Unless someone suggested it to her. Everyone, let's just put the subject of Kana aside for now. Can't know her true intent after all. First, why don't we hear from Jin, and Miss Now too, and then make our decision. So, are you protecting Kana? Is it just me or are you protecting Kana? I can't afford to do that. I just don't want to waste our time. Don't want to be scrambling before the vote, right? That's true. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Oh, that's right. There's something I should take this opportunity to tell everyone. Huh? You see, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? I wasn't sure whether I should keep quiet, but I want to avoid us all dying, so Besides, if the Keymaster doesn't manage things, they'll just turn into a mess. What is so saying? The Keymaster is me. Really, that's the truth, ain't it? Nobody else is gonna name themselves, then yeah, I'll believe it. But we know, if we say we're the Keymaster, we die. The whole point of being the Keymaster is you can't reveal it. Because, I mean, if you're gonna do that in the game, that sort of ruins the game, to just be like, I'm the Keymaster. But those that don't know are getting played. Just so they can stay alive. It's a smart move. That's why I don't trust So. But also, I'm not stupid enough to say anything. I don't know. Is it right for me to announce myself now? As Smiley explained it, there's one Keymaster. So is lying. I can't imagine anything else. Is that a fact? No, I'm afraid I can't believe that easily. But for the current time, So, I will trust you as you are the Keymaster. Thanks, I'll do my best. For now, Jin, could we get some proper statements from you? Meow. Yeah, that's right. Jin, be a man. Tell him what you gotta say. Progress. If we want to call it right. Meow meow. Jin's frightened, and it's your crude-ass men to blame. We've got no time. Jin, prove that you're useful to everyone. Okay. Meow meow. Jin is trembling. Kindly question. Jin, it's okay. Can you try and remember what you've seen and noticed in this place? It's no good. Jin's closed his heart. But if we look him in the eyes, because I'm not going to fiercely question him. Jin. It's no good. Jin's closed his heart. Okay. You say something too, Sarah. Reiko, can you recall anything in particular that Jin did? Come to think of it, Jin said he found something amazing searching that second floor room. What exactly was it? Can we talk to him about it? Okay. Is that Reiko's? Got no time, Jin proves it. People who drag things down are doomed to die sooner or later. It's true for me, and it's true for you too, right? So it don't matter if you're an adult or a kid now. Kitaro is serious. Okay. I want to think I can use this statement and pair it with this. Jin, show it to him. The amazing thing you found searching in the second floor room. Amazing thing? I don't know anything about that. What did you say? Reiko, you got a fine attitude, but see here, it ain't right to go and spout lies to protect people, alright? No, I tell you, I'm not lying. Somebody's gotta die in this place. Maybe it'll be you. Hold the hell up. Big sis Reiko. We need to spur on Jin. Jin, tell the truth and stick up for Reiko. Don't you feel bad seeing her be insulted? I do. But... What a cowardly kid. You call yourself a man? Jesus Christ, Kitaro. Calm the fuck down. He's a kid. Discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. I need to swing the needle on either side, or this balance will never collapse. Yes, let's go. Both speakers will give statements at the same time. By affirming or denying one party's opinion, you can change their views. If all goes well, the balance will shift and you can advance to the next dialogue. Note that there's no time limit, but there is a limit to the number of selections you can make. Nobody's gonna lend a hand if you're silent. Affirm. Kitaro's right. Chin, please say something. It doesn't matter what. But, I mean... You won't get special treatment. Meow. Oh, really? So was everything Reiko said a lie? No, but I didn't. Jin, you gotta be lying, right? I don't know what's better at this point. Absolutely, Chin, tell the truth. You know what I mean? Always attacking me? Chin's on the verge of tears. She didn't get anything wrong. Chin, why are you being so stubborn about this? I just don't want to believe that thing. I didn't want to show that thing and make everyone worry. Sorry. Are you defending someone? Jin, are you trying to protect someone? Yeah. How did you know? I thought so. I believe you, Jin. Whatever strange thing you present, I'll handle it. Okay. Seeing Big Sis Reiko getting yelled at by the muscle gorilla really ticked me off. Just so you know, I take gorilla as a compliment. I believe you too, Big Sis Sarah. Yeah. So, I was trying to put together the paper scraps from the shredder thingy on the second floor. But then, taking a look in there, I noticed some hand-torn paper too. And there, it said that Big Sis Sarah was a murderer. Huh? What? What are you on about? Kyutaro, please don't shout. But what's the meaning of this? I need to get more details. Okay. That is true. But I believe in Big Sis Sarah. What should I ask first? Do you have the letter? If you have the actual letter on you, could you show it to me? Oh yeah, I have it. Look at it. What's this? It feels familiar. What to do? Should I have him add that info to the statement? Okay. I think my game is just glitching out and having the thing, but I guess... Okay. Put it in the statement. So that's important? Got it. I'll state it loud and clear. Woof. Okay. Okay. Now what if I use my torn paper on it? Okay. That's what I was supposed to do. I had to enter it into the statement first. Okay. It just the overlay really messed me up there. I was like, what the fuck is this? Not really telling me much. What is it? Take a look at this. It's a piece of paper I picked up. Ento. Apparently the cat left the room at some point and I didn't notice. Enzo, when did you do that? Did you do it when I went to go get water? Is that when you did it? Enzo is very soft. This looks just like the one you have, right? This is just... Ow, you piece of shit. Enzo fucking tried to do his little, like, stretchy kneading thing out of nowhere. Dug his claw into my leg. before hopping onto me. This is Jin's. Similar. Totally the same. If you notice, the fact that Kyutaro is listed as a high school teacher is weird too. Look at this. If you remove the left half, connect it to the piece I have. Meow? They connected. The tear matches up perfectly. Why is that? They were torn in a stack. So, who's Alice Yabusame then? We don't have someone like that on our... Kageyama. Sumi Mishima. Megumi Sasahara. That's it. Multiple sheets were torn all at once. If you took these sheets and stacked them like this, and then tore it, it would produce these results. In other words, there were at least 2 of these sheets stacked together. Is that it? Since they fit together so cleanly, of course misunderstandings would happen. Yay, thank goodness. But, you know, where are these sheets in the first place? They are creepy, aren't they? The professor's name is on here, and even some people I don't know. And whatever could the percentages on the side be? Anyway, I proved I was useful for exploring. Now I'm glad that Big Sis Sarah was a murderer after all. Eh? Then who is a murderer? As far as this shows, that would be Alice Yabusame. Would be whoever Alice Yabusame is. Yabusame? That sounds kind of familiar. There's only one person here with the last name Yabusame. Please identify Yabusame. I don't remember. But I have a feeling. Am I crazy? Am I want to say it's her because, like, her sister. Oh. No, kind of. Oop. How's Yabusame? Heart of Art. Okay. Reiko? Reiko, as I recall. You're Reiko Yabusame. I didn't remember that. Aren't you? Ugh. Yeah, I'm Reiko Yabusame. So what? Just coincidence, right? I don't know anybody with that name. Uh-huh. Sarah, what do you think? Reiko is either an... It might have to be an alias. Reiko might be an alias. Hold on a second. In the bar on the blackboard, I saw a list of people who could drink and who couldn't. It said both Reiko and Alice. Oh, I forgot about that. Come to think about it, when I was searching, I found some chalk on the floor. So it's not impossible that it was changed. You got it wrong, it's not me. Besides, handwritten pieces of paper, anybody could make those, right? If they had a pen, sure. Oof. Big Sis Waco. Can't be a murderer. Then, should we call it a relative's name? I remembered. My brother. It's my brother's name. Alice is your brother, not your sister? Even your excuses are becoming illogical. It ain't an excuse. Reiko, tell the truth. Believe me, Reiko. Sarah, help me. Sarah. Damn it, Wait! It's me. I'm Alice, okay? Huh? I'm Alice, I'm telling you. Reiko did nothing wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. Listen, we're in the middle of a serious discussion right now. And I'm being serious too. Reiko is my little sister. You for real? Couldn't hide it, huh? This guy's real name is Alice Yabusame. He's my older brother. Then the murderer is me. I lied about being a thief. I went to prison for killing someone. Isn't this guy some serious bad news? Yes, that's right. Indeed, I'm a damned criminal. Reiko cut me off as well, saying to never show her my mug again. And yet, it's not even funny to think we'd reunite in a place like this. Me and him are total strangers at this point. I didn't want Kana and the rest being scared of me because of this guy. So when he woke up, I told him to hide our relation. Right after he went to look for Now. So that's it. I'm a simple murderer. But Reiko is different. She's a good person and a proper person. That's all I wanted to say, damn it all. So you deny any connection with the kidnappers. Right. Why I was brought here, still don't know. Suppose I can't expect trust or anything else, can I? Just ramblings of a killer. Despite us talking about Jin, we got some unexpected information there. There's still many more points of interest, but there's no time. I want to hear Now's justification soon enough. What do you think? Me? It's fine, right, Miss Sarah? No helping it. We should move on to the next topic. Well then, Miss Now, please give us your justification. Progress. We are making progress. I see that it's logical about Now's activities. Logical, yeah, eh? Aren't you curious what she was up to in the kitchen, holding the box with Mishima? Tell me what you're doing in there, then, Miss Now. Because the body collection announcement, I went into a panic. I took the box and I just sat and hid in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. I knew I troubled you all a lot, but I didn't want to lose him. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Perhaps she truly was just hiding. Okay, let's extract. Sitting in the dark, I asked him questions again and again, even though I wouldn't get an answer. Okay. Miss Sarah, you searched before me, so you should be aware of this as well. It's true. I see a lot that's illogical. I wonder if she really was just hiding. So seems to want to imply something. Okay, so we have... I took the box, I didn't touch anything in the room. Questioning if I need to combat the statements or show the narrow box. Because, I mean, the knife is gone, so there's a possibility she took it, right? I'm gonna store this. Yeah. Okay. Did you really not touch anything? Huh? The kitchen had been locked until then, and after you left Now, we obtained this long, narrow box. there was nothing inside. Only Now could have taken the knife out of it. I don't know anything about that. Hold on. When and how did Now find the key to the kitchen anyway? It was open. Eh? The kitchen door was unlocked at the time, so I ran and locked it from the inside. Then somebody else went in first? That's who took the knife. First, I carried Alice over to the pink room. At that time, someone dug through the kitchen, took the knife, and left. Finally, Now went into the kitchen with the box and locked herself in. Does the timing work out? Maybe that's logical. Super sketchy, though. It's not sketchy in the least. I'll tell you anything. Well then, Miss Now, tell us what you were doing in the kitchen. The whole time I just sat and held the box. I didn't move an inch. Well, I guess you'll just have to break the ice, Sarah. Yeah, I need to ask her about that. Like how the box was empty. Sitting in the dark, I asked him questions again and again, though I knew I wouldn't get an answer. She never let go. She never let go, then wonder why the box was empty. Just have to ask her. Blammo. It's the only thing. So, you're lying, huh, Now? What? There's nothing in the box. Nothing at all. What? That can't be right. It's true, Now. What's that? I don't know anything. The professor was with me the whole time. Where did he go? Is this an act? Now ain't that kind of gal. There's gotta be a reason it vanished. The mystery of the vanishing head. If Now is just acting, then can't really put together why she'd need to lie to us here. What's going on? I don't understand. Progress. I certainly lost sight of myself, but I've done nothing suspicious. I don't know why it disappeared. Now respected Professor Mishima. Maybe her shock was so great that she unconsciously did something strange. Must have gotten swapped at some point with another box the kidnappers prepared. Context had the box warped, like a dimensional teleporter or something. Is Now being manipulated by the kidnappers? Is that a possibility? Is there no good lead? Oh, it's messing with my head. Okay. I mean, this place is full of crap like that. The kitchen was pitch black, got swapped in the dark when she wouldn't notice. To me, Professor Mishima was a very important figure. Losing Professor Mishima in the vote. I was sad. It hurt. I didn't want to believe it was reality. Is that all? Is that strange? You'd understand, right, Sarah? Wasn't she curious about who voted for Professor Mishima? Context of the box warped. This place must be a hypo-advanced mansion. Jin, Big Sis Now isn't a bad person. Do something. Pain, you couldn't understand it all. Maybe she was on the kidnapper's side to start. Or maybe brainwashed or something? Doubting doesn't feel good, does it? Now respected Professor Mishima, maybe her shock was so great that she unconsciously did something strange. It's not like we always act in the most logical way, right? This was after that awful vote. If I felt what Now felt, I'd... What would you do? Joe, if it had been you who lost someone precious in that vote, what would you do? If it were me, Rather than grieve, I might just snap. Snap? Like, who the hell voted for Sarah? I'd look at the culprit on the spot. Of course, I'd know full well it was Miley to blame. But I might take out my anger on everyone else. That's what I mean. You don't always follow logic. Yeah, maybe so. Someone else killed them. Anger would be a natural response. Okay, so what? Okay. I mean, I'm assuming because these statements change. Yep. Now, I'm a little curious. Huh? Maybe I just got a rough disposition, but why didn't you think about looking for the culprit? I mean, it wasn't an accident. It's because of the votes that had such a terrible thing happen to someone you deeply respected. Ain't it more natural to get angry? I don't think so at all, since I knew no one's votes had any ill will. Maybe you didn't respect him. But what are you... Maybe Miss Now and Professor Mishima didn't have any bond at all. Then I could understand her mindset of not seeking out the culprit. How awful! You're awful, just awful, I truly did. Sarah, what do you think? I think... Were they somehow mismatched? Some part of the relationship I didn't notice? Was Now's distress an act? Then what about the disappearing head? Did Now do something? The collar. Suppose Miss Now didn't stick Professor Mishima in the box out of affection for him. Rather, maybe her objective was to retrieve the collar on his neck? In other words, information that Miley failed to retrieve. You're trying to say Now collected the collar and... I did the wrong voice. You're trying to say Now collected the collar in place of the kidnappers? Dunno. However, I should note your friendly policeman wasn't able to investigate that collar because Now was there. Hey, you being serious? What? What are you talking about? I don't know anything. Please just stop it. Then tell us. Why didn't you care who the culprit was after the vote? Because Professor Mishima was killed by the people who voted for him. You stop right there, Joe. Stop it. Don't say another word. I'm begging you. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. What? I overheard all of it. It was just before the vote. Mishima said something quiet enough that only somebody real close could hear. Miss Now. Huh? Let us vote for each other, Miss Now. He said that? Thinking the vote was just a test, I'm sure Now voted for Mishima like he asked. But Mishima voted for himself. To protect his student, just in case. That's why Now didn't look for the culprit. Don't bring up any ill will crap because it doesn't matter. His death was an accident. Now, if I hadn't voted for him, I'm sorry. I'm real sorry now. This time I'd been thinking, whoever voted for another person must have had bad intentions. Just 'cause I voted for myself. What? Wait, Joe, you voted for yourself? Huh? Yeah. So, didn't you tell me you voted for Joe? No way, I didn't say anything like that. But what's this about, so? Don't worry about it, everybody. Miss Sarah just asked me who I voted for, and I said whatever. She's so diligent, she must have taken it seriously. This guy, he's a huge liar. So ultimately, we're just going to ignore the missing head. Seems like a big mystery. That's still a big mystery, but seems like Now did nothing wrong, least. Maybe Reiko had the right idea. I got swapped at some point. Just discussing it's pointless. Let's talk about that gorilla next.
For real?
You okay ignoring it, Sarah? The disappearing head? I'm so curious. I am personally so curious, but I don't know if it'll do anything. So sure, why not? Let's move on. Oh? Sorry, that was bad manners. Hey guys, you're never going to solve anything like this. But I think it's wonderful you can trust each other this much after meeting, you know. But, well, bad people's always feign innocence. You're trying to say Now is a bad person? I just remembered something. That Miss Now is the one who attacked me.
What?
That was a close one. If I hadn't remembered that, she could have gotten away clean. Is this true or lie? Don't get in the way, Sarah. I'll hear out anything, Miss Now. Now's your only chance to tell the truth. If we're going to argue until one of us loses trust, I'll have to do my best too. Tell me, do you have that courage? I did hit so. For real? You're joking, right? Why now? I was threatened.
By who?
Kai. Oop. Shit's going down. Kai threatened me to strike So in the head.
That's it?
After the body collection announcement, I ran with the box to the cafeteria where suddenly Kai pulled me by the hand and pushed me into the kitchen. Remain quiet. If you hide here, you won't be found. Okay. Kai protected me. It's quite admirable of you to stand up to the kidnappers, Miss Now. Please don't tell anyone about this. Once Kai knew the situation, he made a proposal. Well then, Miss Now, would you indulge a request of mine? But what kind of request? That is enough. Don't be a wet blanket, or just get into the good part. I'm astonished you would tell such a lie, Miss Now. It's not a lie. Kai, you deny threatening her? Indeed. If she had been threatened, she would surely tell all from the start. For Miss Now had no reason to defend me. It's quite different from when Alice stood up for Miss Reagan. Awful. You're awful, Kai. Okay. Miss Now, you are attempting to drag in as many others as you can. You're wrong. Like Now says, she couldn't open the door to the kitchen, and neither could I. In fact, the kitchen door was beyond the iron bars of the second floor, yes? I did not go to the second floor. How do you explain the key's presence there? The key was thrown from first floor to second floor. That's it. There were iron bars just up the stairs to the first floor. The key was thrown through the gaps. Is that so? I understand. However, supposing I guided Miss Now to the kitchen, do you believe I could threaten her? I would need a weakness to strength. Exactly. If you took advantage of her weakness, namely the professor's head, would Miss Now hit a person with all her might just because of that? I need a little more proof. No. If you had the kitchen knife, you would be able to threaten her. Then let us suppose I could indeed. Why would I have Miss Now attack so? There's no point in using Miss Now. Wrong. You had now do it because there was a chance So would see your face. And that is why I'm being suspected now. If I had done it, I would surely be the most prudent and not let my face be seen. Is he just saying that in hindsight? Okay, so it's not deny. There's no point in using Miss Now. He must have had it out for some. Maybe this one? Maybe there was some conflict between Kai and So. There's nothing. I can't prove it. I can't upset the balance. Let's start over. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't like the way it looks. Yeah, the kitchen knife. It's true. Wouldn't it be better to hit him yourself? Indeed, as I have greater arm strength. This isn't it. Wasn't anything deep enough for resentment, which meant he had an objective not tied to So. If you insist that's the case, what objective would I have had? To steal something, perhaps? Yes. So you admit it, Kai. Oh, what are you referring to? Kai, you wanted to steal the laptop So had. Okay. We made it there. Eventually. I remember now. Kai said he'd defend me on the condition that he received the laptop. You ought to remember the important part first. She lost herself to knock a dude out. Of course her memory's gonna be funny. I'm sorry, but now I remember it clearly. Do you understand, Miss Now? Please retrieve the laptop from So in the hidden room. I can't. If he sees me, he'll call for Sarah. Then you may borrow my frying pan. Approach from behind, understood? Do not worry. Your strength is such that even a forceful whack with this will not kill. But if you refuse, I will hand this key to someone else. That's... Please, Miss Now. I'm not the only one who will be in trouble if I do not get that laptop. Miss Sarah will be as well. Sarah? But that was all a lie, wasn't it? Kai didn't keep his promise. Kai must be the one who took the professor away. Might not necessarily be a lie, actually. Huh? The laptop is password locked. Considering that, why do you think Kai would be so serious about taking it? Because he had a way to bypass it? Could that be done with a special device? Well, there's nothing like that here, so it's actually a much more laughable reason. The password was easily guessable. Wait, if you knew that, you unlocked it? Of course. What? Didn't you say you couldn't see anything? Yeah, that was a lie. Another lie? See, the password was Chidoan. Huh? It's Chidoan? What? A bizarre lie? Sorry to say, but it's true. I tried typing in everyone's name. My last attempt was trustworthy Miss Sarah's last name, Chidoan. Imagine my shock. I've never seen that laptop in my life. Of course I know this isn't your laptop, Miss Sarah. Then, it's Kai's, isn't it? You read the emails? So you admit it. What in the world is this? I wanted to read them all. If only Miss Now hadn't whacked me.
Well then. Or well now. What did they say?
I remember them well. As planned, 17 people have been secured. That's what it said. I was able to read 4 emails, all of them sent from Kai to some other person. Though all the addresses were different. Nonsense addresses that seemed like code. I'm guessing that was a security measure to hide who they were being sent to. I'll count them starting from oldest, okay? As planned, 17 people have been secured. Just in case, is there no error in the date of the death game? Everything is proceeding smoothly. Feel deep affection for Miss Sarah as well. I will certainly protect her. I am prepared to offer myself up for the Chidoans. It's about time. If any harm comes to Sarah Chidoan, I will stand against even you as an enemy. Miss Sarah is looking forward to the games. Surely her friend will also take part. And that's what they said. What in the world? Death game. You gotta be shitting me. Clearly he's talking about this.
Guy. That's gotta be wrong, right? You can't be with the kidnappers, yeah?
Well now. Were the apron scoundrel and Sarah Chidoan acquainted? I wouldn't say acquainted. Kai is the man who stalked me. You don't think the friend is Joe? Me? I inferred that much myself. It's a fact that Kai knew about this death game. He's with the kidnappers. And more terrifying yet, Miss Sarah and Joe are with them too. How dare you? How dare you say that? If we were with the kidnappers, obviously we wouldn't do that dangerous trial. Can't even trust the contents of those emails to start with. What if So is just making it all up as he goes? So's opinion catches on like this, we'll be in danger. I mean, these have to be in conflict, right? I don't think I have... Huh, so wait a minute. Obviously, we nearly died in the first trial, too. Yes, that's right. Something that's terrifying. There's no point in doing it to yourself, is there? Did you really do the trial? You can't prove it, can you? You cannot prove yourself either. Though if we had the laptop here, your lies would be exposed as well. Even after your threat was exposed, you're still staying stubborn, eh? For argument's sake, I might accept Kai as a bad guy, but I can't get behind those two being our enemies. Eh?
Back in Russian roulette, it was Sarah and Joe being there that got us through safe.
Big Sis Sarah got me out of the cage. You look weak, but you're real cheeky. Hold on a second. That isn't what...
Just making sure here. But you didn't read the emails wrong, did you?
How strange. What's the matter, everybody? Think calmly now. Look, Kai Now's actions were proven. Now hit me, made a big bump even. Doubting me now, it's illogical. This is just weird. Why does everybody believe Miss Sarah?
How pitiful. Seems the difference in trust between you is the difference between heaven and earth.
What the hell? Open your eyes, everybody. I'm telling you what's right. So, you're a liar. Actions and behavior are what build trust. No one will believe the words of a liar. So would you please shut up? Enough. Amazing, Miss Sarah. You're a prodigy at seizing people's hearts. Shameful the rest of you, the riffraff. Don't you value your lives? Don't you doubt when others are kind? Do you not even have brains to think for yourself?
Death is just a matter of time for you. It's the way weaklings live. What the hell's happened to you? I've given up on all you incompetents. Worthless. Every one of you. The loner snapped. I'm scared. I can't count on any of you anymore. Miss Sarah, let's talk it out ourselves. This is the fastest way. We doing a little conflict battle. Whatever it's called. Kai is with the kidnappers. He even asked the date of the death game. Hold on, you're wrong. Where's your proof that I'm definitely with them? I think it can be inferred from the emails. So that's all it is? A conjecture? I see. All the emails were sent to a single person. Only he would know about that. He wrote, I feel deep affection. Isn't that enough for you? That was a fail. At least someone from Jones is involved. But to Kai, they're not as important as Miss Sarah. Aren't those three getting more and more dubious? I don't know how to... I understand how Kai is suspicious. Even suspicious of me is inevitable, but suspecting the three of us as a group isn't right. You're just presenting this in a manipulative way. Jeez, that's a sharp remark. Well, I'll say it like this for you. I didn't imagine Joy would be involved too. Her friend will also take part in the game, seriously. After all, Miss Sarah is looking forward to them. Please stop talking as if I'm enjoying the death game or something. That you were looking forward to it is why you're participating now, right? Don't joke with me. You're just reading the emails with a malicious intent. I want to defeat these villains, so of course I'm gonna take it seriously. With a loathsome individual. That was a failure. 17 secured, add 3 and it matches the list of all. Taking the laptop. After all this. So, anyway, Kai. Of course I will. Isn't this all conjecture anyway? What's that? You provide some proof too, so proof those emails were there. Funny you say that after you guys stole it. So unfortunately, I don't have proof. Then we're in the same situation. I'm denying those emails. That was bad. I truly did not know where to go with that at all. Enough. Could you calm down for a second? I refuted most of his remarks. Why does he look so unperturbed? Seems like everyone's just plain sure what's right anymore. Suspicion. An unpleasant air swirls around us. So, this is because of you. Get a grip, everybody. Doubting Sarah just isn't right. You want us to all be killed off? Hey, what do you think would be the worst for you? If a guy like me with no trust were a traitor? No, that can't be it. It'd be me. It'd be if Miss Sarah was your enemy, right? Now see here. Getting some water? Yes, your attention, please. Sorry to intrude while you're all getting fired up. It's nearly time for the preliminary vote. What? Wait, at a time like this? The hell do? We got no conclusions. How are we gonna make a vote without regrets? What can I say now? You can't say you're the keymaster. We know the card. I have nothing. I just have to believe in everyone. Sarah. Be brave, everybody. Those feelings of not wanting to be betrayed are just getting in the way. Doubting Miss Sarah is a step forward. So you really are a... Come on, let's vote already. And now, it's your turn to die, Miss Sarah. Do I also get to vote? Please choose who to vote for. I don't trust him. I don't know what's going on with Kai. I would vote for Kai because he's a creepy stalker dude, but if he also kidnapped us for the games, I guess it makes sense why he was stalking us. Not in a good way, but in a better way. But so he's so off. Displaying results. Okay. Wait. 6. Oh, wait. How are there? Oh. I was like, there's 6 votes. Why are there 6 votes? And I forgot that the sacrifice counts as 2. That makes me think Kana is the sacrifice because she's willing to just die, but wants to get out. Like trying to do that. So she might have voted. Yeah, because like, what 2 people would vote for Kana? So I think Kana did vote for herself. This is very nerving. Fear is welling up inside me. What do you think of the results? 5 will proceed to the final vote. Kana Kazuchi, Kai Sato, Joe Tazuna. Why me? So Hiyori. I see. Sarah Chidoan. Will die? One of us 5 will, with certainty. I don't want to die. I'm the Keymaster. I'm the Keymaster, please believe me. Sarah. Why did that come out? I want to survive. I still want to live. Am I safe? You're kidding. Me too. Woohoo! Dumbasses. It's the next part that's seriously bad. Our votes will decide our fates. Do we have to choose? Big Sis Sarah. Why me? I've tried so hard. And not just for myself. It was so everyone could escape. So why? I don't want to die. I don't. Get a grip, Sarah. Hey now, Sarah. Your friendly policeman's with you. Keiji. Listen, everybody. We need to narrow it down to just one person. Forget your sympathy and your grudges. Just remember the rules. If we choose the Keymaster or the sacrifice, we all die. Yes, indeed. We're far from safe at all, absolutely. Oh, hey, is one of us a sage? If we've got a sage on our side, they'll know who the Keymaster is. Don't tell me there isn't. This is the worst. So it's one of the 5? Nothing can be done. There's only one course of action. Have the 5 prove it with words. Isn't that right, Sarah? Whoa, I love options. I'll choose yes. Exactly. I'll prove to you who the real Keymaster is. Good. Remember, people's words and actions in discussion is where the path to victory lies. Final round. Okay. Oh. The final 20 minutes. Please use this endlessly short time effectively. I'll be praying. You don't all perish. Miley quietly sat in the chair again. Final battle begins. Okay. I'm saving here. I am getting tired. I've been passing out a lot more earlier lately. But thank you for anyone who decided to watch by or ends up watching the VOD. But that is it. Maybe I'll play more tomorrow because I have nothing else to do tomorrow. But anyway, good night, good morning, and goodbye.